Hello, and welcome back to our Pokemon podcast. I'm Chris,
I'm Matt.
and thanks for joining us again today. So, on today's agenda, the Nintendo Switch and potential new Pokemon title and Smash
Yes.
port. What do you think of this, Matt?
Well, first of all, this is my favorite Mr. Potato Head toy of all time. I'm interested, it's interesting. I know that trailer, was full of hipsters and had really stupid things like, the basketball players stop playing real basketball so they can play the game version, but
Yep.
it still looks interesting.
Yeah, I think it has real good potential for just, the gimmick.
I understand it more than the Wii U. I understand more from that trailer than I understand from the Wii U from, 5 years of playing it.
Oh, yeah, I know. I don't think Nintendo even fully understood the Wii U.
No.
As many people said, the trailer was very confusing. It didn't make itself very clear of what exactly it was in the trailer. Was it an expansion? Was it just an addition to the Wii?
Well, I always thought you were
what
just
was
getting.
it?
I thought you were just getting the tablet and nothing else. Whereas this, it's actually no, I'm still confused. Let's be honest. But
Well,
as for launch titles, so apparently the launch titles. The one thing I was excited about more than anything was the fact that new Mario Kart, because I always want to play a new Mario Kart.
Oh, yes.
But they've been talking about there's going to be a new Pokemon. There's going to be, from what I understand, a port of Smash Bros.
Yes, and that's what we'll talk about today.
Yes.
So, what I'm thinking with it is, the gimmick isn't as gimmicky for okay, what I mean is with the 3DS and the Wii and the Wii U, every game felt like it needed to force in the touchscreen, the motion controls, or the 3D. And not often was it very utilized, properly.
It ruined a fair few games, actually, forcing...
It was Color Splash, right? You need to flick the card up to use it.
Oh my god.
Mechanically, you could just literally just press A and select it. Flicking it plays part. They just need to force it in.
Yeah.
But with the Switch, I really don't think taking it out with you is going to be a thing that's going to force you to do that. So
Yes.
I think the gimmicks of this are going to be much more down to earth and well thought out this time around. So the potential of a new Pokemon game or Smash just seems like there'll be no.
But
nonsense.
I wonder what kind of Pokemon game it'll be, though. Is it going to be another sort of Pokemon Stadium Battle Revolution kind of game, or even though I never played them, I'd always kind of be interested in another sort of RPG thing like they had with XD and
Colosseum.
I was going to say Shadow of Colossus, but that's definitely not right.
Yeah, I usually go.
Although I'd play Pokemon Shadow of Colossus.
That would be amazing.
Wailord could be the first stage because he'd
my
be really
goodness.
easy to just.
No, you got to work your way up to Wailord.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, even though he's the biggest one, there's pretty much no resistance. It's just a giant fat whale.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But there's no real word on it. It's just even as far as I know, it's still rumor that the Pokemon game is confirmed. But
okay.
I'm 90% sure that it is on their list of objectives.
Yeah.
So what I'm hoping for is not something like PokéPark Wii. Because that was very childish.
Well, it's I wouldn't be opposed to another game like that coming out, just not being the only Pokemon game they release.
I couldn't stand it because it's not that it was childish, it's that it wasn't really that fun to play. There were invisible walls where there didn't need to be. Say there's a ramp and a bit that you can walk on, so you can walk up and down that ramp and walk down onto the beach. You can't jump off the ramp down onto the lower level.
Okay.
There's just invisible wall there, so you got to go down, and that's not fun. That's
well, it's
not fun.
They have the Pokemon Dungeon games. I don't play those, but I don't mind that they still have them as long as, they don't just cut the main series to make more dungeon games.
Yeah, I just think it would be really nice if they use this opportunity to bring us a new spin-off that is just something new entirely. Yeah. Or, Pokemon Snap 2,
Oh, okay. You know what this could be? This could be a sequel to that long-awaited game, that really old Pokemon game that captured our hearts, that we all loved so much. We could finally be getting Pokemon Dash 2. Let's make it happen.
I do not want that. I absolutely do not want that.
They can introduce one new gen Pokemon, for Gen 7, I guess. So it'll be a chair with a mustache, and
oh my god,
we
are at Gen 7.
Oh, Gen 8 then.
Oh my
It'll be a little chair with 2 mustaches now, because...
Gosh. No, Unova was all about mustaches.
Was it not?
Yep, lots of Pokemon
All I remember was
trainers had mustaches.
I remember Stoutland.
And Jellicent.
Oh, yes.
And the Dragon-type gym leader, Drayden.
I liked Drayden.
So did I. But anyway.
Yeah. If they do make a new Smash Bros. Port, or even just a new Smash Bros. In general, introduce some more Pokemon, what would you want?
What I would want. Well, when thinking about what Smash Brothers characters have to be included in new games, you got to think about their relevancy to the current era, their potential, and a few other things.
Yeah.
I honestly think in my heart, because 3rd gen remakes just happened, and one of the Pokemon to receive a Mega was Blaziken.
Yeah.
I think that Blaziken would be a perfect candidate.
I think so.
Because there aren't any playable 3rd gen Pokemon.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I was going to say, I do like the idea of Hawlucha, but I imagine it would be something from Gen 7 because
it would
typically they advertise the newest game.
Yeah, exactly.
Although, just you wait, if they do this, whether it's a port or a new game, Greninja's new Final Smash is going to be Ash Greninja.
Yeah, you're right. It probably
Even if
will
they
be.
keep the same Final Smash, you'll have to transform into Ash Greninja.
Yeah,
before
I don't
he attacks.
like that Mewtwo needs to Mega Evolve to use its Psycho Cut. Like, why? It's just is really awkward and clunky.
You have to remember that the new game exists.
Yeah,
How else are you going to know?
Who would you like to see in a new Smash?
Like I said, I would like to see Hawlucha.
Yeah. Hawlucha has amazing potential, but I feel like it would be in the same boat as Meowth, where it's like really obvious that it should be there, but because the merchandising isn't about that, they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he's just not big enough, I guess. I don't know. It's just he makes sense because he's a wrestler. Like it makes sense for him to be in a fighting game.
Yeah.
It's why everyone's so shocked that he's not in Pokken as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
A lot of people I talk to about this say though, if there was to be another Pokemon, they'd want it to be a more like magical typing.
Okay.
So like currently all the Pokemon we have, even Mewtwo,
are all physical hitters.
All need to have some physical hit. Even Pikachu, the electricity.
Well, in
is
general,
up close and personal.
Well,
It's
in
not a
general though,
projectile.
don't they sort of have to for all their their base attacks?
Yeah, you're right.
Even if they're magical, they're still gonna have to have a punch attack to.
Yeah, but I get what they mean. Like I've heard like. If
It's
there
sort
was
of
another
it's the same problem as Fire Emblem, where almost everybody in Fire Emblem's cast is a sword fighter. Like,
Yeah, that's true. But I guess it's equatable to Robin. Because Robin really breaks the mold. So, like, I've heard people say Gengar if they wanted another first gen, because it could be very shadowy, very projectile orientated, do really cool gimmicks and stuff
and everyone
like
does like Gengar, so
that. Yeah,
that
that's
would be
very true.
Yeah, now I'm trying to think of a Gen 3 Pokemon that could work. Although there's also... Is Gen 3 the only non-represented gen? And Gen 5, I believe.
Yeah, everyone thought Zorok was going to get in.
I thought so too. I guess it was just
But
a
they
case of... By the time we reached the new Smash Bros, because it got a little bit delayed, by the time we reached the new Smash Bros, Gen 5 was, I guess, irrelevant.
Yeah, exactly. It's just really weird because everyone thought it was going to happen, but then they just brought Lucario back. It's like, nah, Zorok, it's not important.
Well, yeah, I even suspected that Zoroark would replace Lucario the way Lucario replaced Mewtwo, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sort of glad we kept Lucario. I think he's a bit...
Lucario is good. I like his aura.
I was going to say he's a bit more
Technique.
iconic as well.
Yeah, you're right. Lucario really boomed in popularity, and the fact that it's like one of the few non-legendaries that got its own movie as well. It's also kind of surreal, but
I remember that because then everyone's like, "Here's the pre-evolution." It's like, but he's a legendary. It's like, no, we never said that.
well,
Everyone just turns. What about that? What about the big poster of Lucario and the Mew Man?
Yeah. So, are there any other third gens you'd like?
Let me think. Just trying to list off some in my head. Breloom? No, Breloom's not important enough. But,
I really like Breloom. The thing is, a lot of people would think fighting types, of course. They would just...
I wasn't
fit
even
the
thinking because
mold.
it's a fighting type. I just like Breloom.
Yeah, Breloom's really cool.
Yeah. I'm just thinking in my head, I think it'd have to be Blaziken. I don't think anything else really fits Smash Bros. As well.
A major complaint I've heard is it would be too close to Captain Falcon, but it's like, I don't know. I can't imagine it using its...
It wouldn't really punch. Look at it. It's got little tiny bird arms.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. It would be more like Ryu in a sense. You know, it would be
Yeah,
more
I
like a
can see.
martial artist as opposed to whatever fighting technique Captain Falcon does. I don't know what you would call that. He's
Meme
meme
foo.
machine. Honestly, for more Smash Brothers characters, I think they would look towards Pokken for inspiration.
Yes, I think so. Well, yeah, Pokken had a whole mix of Pokemon, so not just fighting types. It had like Suicune, it had Gengar, it had now it now has Krogunk. Anything is possible.
Yeah. All right. Well, that seems like a good place to end it for now.
Yes.
But join us next episode, and we'll continue this conversation about what potential Pokemon we'd like to see. What Pokemon would you like to see? Leave comments below. It would be much appreciated. So, once again, I'm Chris,
And I'm a fat nerd on the internet.
and thank you for watching our video. Catch you next time, guys.